What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys probably already know, iOS 13 Beta 4 just got released. So we're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 7. Now, as previous versions of iOS 13, this is just a beta, so there's going to be problems with it. There's going to be all sorts of issues with it. All we can do is just report on the problems and hopefully Apple fixes them. And Apple in this specific update has actually fixed a couple issues that we've been experiencing in the background, but there's also been one specific thing that happened that pretty much confirms that Apple is removing 3D Touch. I'm just going to say it, no spoiler. I'm not going to just postpone it till later. Like, Apple is probably removing Force Touch on the future iPhones, and I'll show you what that thing is in a second. But I want to say the main thing I really hope is that Apple's not trying to add features with iOS 13 right now in these betas. They're not trying to do all these things. I just hope they focus on stability. There's already so many features in iOS 13. There's no reason to focus on anything else besides stability right now. Once the official version comes out, then focus on that. But there's still so many problems with stability and battery life and those things. I just hope Apple fixes those. But so in terms of the Force Touch thing, okay, before when you long pressed on an app, if you long pressed on it for a short amount of time, it would go into the Force Touch menu thing, but then if you long pressed it even longer, then it would go into the deletion of the app thing where you like the icons would jiggle around and everything. But now when you actually Force Touch, first of all, the 3D Touch thing seems to be working. It seems to be as fast as it was before on iOS 12, so that's a good thing. But now when you actually long press on an app, it also brings up the haptic feedback thing and it gives you the dialog box. Now the dialog box is pretty much the same, but the thing to keep in mind is that there's a new option here called Rearrange Apps. Now this is the thing that I'm pretty sure Apple's going to be removing Force Touch, is because when you hold that down, it doesn't give you an option to long press or whatever. It's just one specific thing. It gives you this dialog box, and from here you can click a Rearrange Apps, and from here you can delete the icons, delete apps, move apps around, whatever. But before, it was like a hybrid between them depending on how long you held them down. Even on the iPhone XR, on the iPhone SE, the same exact thing. So this is a pretty crazy thing in my opinion. This pretty much confirms that Apple is going to be removing Force Touch, and we already saw it coming. I mean, it's a sad thing for sure. I guess it's going to save Apple a little bit of money here and there, but I feel like they could have kept it. I mean, I don't know. It was a really cool little feature that they had, and I don't know why they would like market it like for so long and held it down for so much. Why would they even introduce it if they weren't even going to keep it for that long? You know what I mean? You could say the same thing about the headphone jack and the Touch ID and all that, but I don't know. It seems kind of weird. Also, there were some other smaller changes as well, but that's basically the major one that happened. In terms of stability and everything, I'll come back in a couple of days and update you guys on that so we can kind of have a better idea in terms of like the battery life and everything. So I'll let you guys know in a video in a couple of days. But I did run a benchmark, and this is the craziest thing ever. I don't even know how to understand this and broadcast it to you guys, but the multi-core score I had on at the beta before this one was 175,028, and I just reread it, and it actually went down to 140,586 right now. But here's the thing. On the other iPhones that I tested, those also went down like 20,000 points. It's like all across the board. This specific update really kind of, I guess, made the phone slower, but not really. They're probably cleaning out a lot of things, and this is just a beta. Things are going to go up, things are going to go down. It just depends on how it actually performs at the end of the day. And once the real version comes out in September, then we'll have a better idea. But as of right now, based off the multi-core score, it seems like it went down, but it's whatever at the end of the day. I'll let you guys know about the stability and battery life in a couple of days, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.